what's going on, guys? TRL coming at you guys with some more Suns content. Now, I know I haven't really been doing a lot of my videos lately. I'm going to try to catch up on that starting today because, baseball's over, football's almost over. Well, it's already over if you're a Cardinals fan. So I'm going to be trying to do a lot more Suns videos. And I know that it's only been, 7 games? We're 3-4 right now. So I know it's only been 7 games so far, but I kind of want to give a little honest and unbiased opinions on how the Suns have been so far this season. And yes, I say unbiased. I know a lot of you guys, like to think I'm biased and I slurp the Suns a lot when really, I don't. I'm realistic about all my teams. So with that being said, we're going to get right into that. So Suns are 3-4 right now. They're coming off a win the other day against the Detroit Pistons, 120-106. Now, I didn't really see a lot of games before the Pistons won because, yesterday was Sunday. I was able to watch the game while I was watching the Cardinals get shut out. So that was depressing. So switched it to the Suns game a little bit. And then along with that, I wasn't able to catch the Saturday game against Philadelphia. I know that we lost, and I know we had a chance to win because I was keeping track on it while looking it up on my phone. But what I did see was a few of the losses that we took, which were the San Antonio losses, and who else did we lose to? There was another game before that, the Lakers. So this Pistons game that I saw the other day, that was probably the first time, or out of all the games I've seen, that's probably the first time I saw the Phoenix Suns play the way that they're supposed to play without two of their superstars. Now, obviously, Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, which, by the way, some news came out today, according to Shams, that we're going to get Bradley Beal back either on Wednesday or Friday this week. So, or at least that's what he's trying to come back to. So either the Wednesday game against Chicago or the Friday game against the Lakers, those are going to be one of the games that we get Bradley Beal back. And Booker's expected to come back within the next week or so. So we don't have that much time left until we get our guys back healthy. So it's good to get on the win column right here, especially with our upcoming schedule. We got the Bulls on Wednesday. Realistically, we should win that game, but at the end of the day, the Suns have lost so many games that they should have won this season, like the first game against San Antonio when we were up by 20. And then the second game, that was just an absolute masterclass by Wemby. And at the same time, Kevin Durant didn't have any help whatsoever. I mean, I think the Suns shot less than 30% in that game in general, maybe a little bit over 30. So when you look at the Suns team right now without Booker and Beal, so far you've had Kevin Durant, which has really played like an MVP this season. I mean, a lot of people are not going to talk about it because he plays for the Phoenix Suns. A lot of people aren't going to talk about it, but Kevin Durant has played like an MVP so far in these first 7 games. And I know it's only been 7 games, but the dude's been playing like an MVP. He dropped 41 the other day. I don't know the exact amount of points he's had before that, but I know he's had a few 30 pieces here and there. And not to mention, Eric Gordon has been a good number 2 option without Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. And Grayson Allen, he's been there occasionally. He's made a few good plays here and there. I feel like we should see more out of him. Keita Bates-Diop, I don't think he should be in the starting lineup anymore. Ever since we put him in the starting lineup, I think the other day he gave us 0 points. And the game before that, I think he had, I don't remember the exact, it was like 3 or 4 maybe more than that, I don't know. But Keita Bates-Diop, I feel like we should take him out of the starting lineup. I mean, the same thing with our starting lineup is Jusuf Nurkic. Now, I feel like in some ways he's been good for us, but in some ways he's also been questionable as well. I feel like in some games, I feel like we still have DeAndre Ayton on this team. And what do I mean by that? Like, the rebounding is still somewhat of an issue. I know the other day we out-rebounded Detroit, but at the end of the day, it's Detroit. They're a young team, and in some ways they're still rebuilding. So, of course, we're going to, play lights out against them. But the San Antonio games, I swear, we could not get a rebound when we really needed to. And a big reason on why we choked that 20-point lead the first game, and a big reason on why Wembanyama was murdering us in the second game, was because they were able to get rebounds. And I know it's hard to guard a 7'4" monster like Wemby, but at the same time, there's certain occasions where there's so many of us, in the paint where they can box out, get the rebound, give us a chance to score, and they weren't doing that. And in some games, I know we still have 75 games to go, but in some games there were questions that I had, such as, was Frank Vogel the right hire? Like, there were some games where I saw no defense out there, and I said at the beginning of the year, this is a brand new team. It's going to take time to get this chemistry going, and it's going to be tough with, our bench being starters occasionally, because Booker and Beal have played a combined 2 games. And that's another thing too. That's the reason why I'm not panicking right now, is because when Devin Booker comes back and Bradley Beal, I mean, we haven't really gotten annihilated yet this season, if you think about it. The Philly game, we lost by double digits, but we didn't get embarrassed. The second Spurs game, we lost by 11. As far as I know, I don't think there's been a game where we've gotten embarrassed, really. So with the way our team is playing right now, we get 2 of our starters back, 2 of our superstars back. It's not really concerning. And the 2 games that Booker's played this season, he's dropped damn near triple doubles in both of those games. He's been able to get his teammates involved. He's able to make plays. Because watching Kevin Durant as the main ball handler, I wouldn't say it's that bad, but at the same time, it's been kind of hard to watch so far. So if we at least get Booker back out there, I mean, the playmaking is going to be better. The turnovers are going to go down a little bit. That's why I'm not too worried. I know a lot of Suns fans, some of them are worried, some of them aren't, but honestly, that's why we shouldn't be worried. It's only been 7 games. We still got plenty of basketball left to get this chemistry going. That's my honest opinion on the Suns this season, is that the main thing is that they're a brand new team. They're still trying to get in sync. And I mean, pull up the stats here. I mean, Kevin Durant's averaging almost 30 points a game. I mean, our guys aren't playing that bad for, the injuries that we have. So I know a lot of people, they try to make fun of the Suns as much as they can. They try to, I'm just giving us the benefit of the doubt. We're not healthy right now. We're 3-4. We're basically a 500 team. Our guys, and even though we should have won at least one of those San Antonio games, like, honestly, we should be above 500 right now. I feel like the only games that we really deserve to lose were the second Spurs game and the Philadelphia game. I feel like, we should at least be 5-2 right now. So it was just a couple of stupid errors that made us the team that we are right now. We're 3-4. We're, still early in the season, so it doesn't really matter where we are in the standings. But all I gotta say is, Suns fans, I know you guys are desperate to win. I am too, but we gotta just wait and see. We gotta calm down a little bit, So that's all I got, really. I feel like there's no reason to panic right now. Still early in the season, so we'll see what happens when we get Bradley Beal back, at least, because I know Booker's going to be out longer than Beal. So we'll see what happens when we get Bradley Beal back, at least. Hopefully he's back for that Lakers game, at least. We'll see, and hopefully the Wednesday game too, because honestly the injuries are really starting to be annoying. They've only played 2 games combined, and Kevin Durant is honestly going to have to pull his 2018 LeBron type stuff if they don't come back soon enough. But not like he's doing that already, but you get my point. But anyway, guys, that's all I got. No reason to panic. Let me know what you guys think about the Suns so far this season. Some ways I like what I'm seeing, some ways I don't like what I'm seeing, but we'll see what happens when we get fully healthy again. No reason to panic, but let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, and I'm gone.